all secure. This was in the football field area, which was in the safety zone per se, right? And that person was taken away. You have to think there is stress out there, there is anxiety out there is so much fear that is pumping through these students as they wait to be reunited with their families. This is some video that we're running back that we got from the chopper, just showing where the students were taken to safety there in the football field area.
That's a really important shot and good perspective, because one, you see just how many students we're talking about, a school of 1,900, filling the bleachers there, filling the football stadium area. That shot right there is sort of what's become sort of the command center. We saw that mobile command unit that was there, and also that's where the medical helicopter we've been talking about. This was about 11:20 this morning, where this life flight helicopter was taking off. We saw one person on a stretcher being carried into that helicopter, and we watched together live as it made its way to a hospital. Again, we can confirm one of the 4 injured. NBC reporting that there are 4 injured. One of the 4, Grady Hospital, has confirmed they have a gunshot wound there and are treating that person. We don't know the ages. I think that's also very important here. We don't know the ages of the people involved. Again, NBC reporting 4 injured, 2 people have died, but we don't know the ages of any of the people involved. We know there are about 1,900 students, and we know it was a full day with entire staff in the school as well. So we are waiting to hear about that as well, as you get that overview of what's been happening now for more than 2 hours at Apalachee High School in Winder, Georgia.
11 Alive's Molly Oak has been working on the ground here, trying to give us more information. Liza Luke is handing me information from the side. And so even the White House press office has sent out this release saying President Biden has been briefed by his Homeland Security advisor, Liz Sherwood Randall, on the tragic shooting at Apalachee High School in Winder, Georgia. And his administration will continue coordinating with federal, state, and local officials as we receive more information. Producers, can you tell us if Molly has those interviews? Are those ready? Molly Oak is on the ground talking to people out there as mostly parents are responding, trying to reconnect and reunite with their children. President Joe Biden just releasing information saying that he has been briefed on the situation along with Governor Brian Kemp, also saying that he has indeed sent out even federal authorities here to join in on this investigation here.
And the entire community sending our strength and support as this is all playing out, as we watch it together in real time. Molly Oak is live on the ground talking to people impacted there. Molly, I understand you've talked to some loved ones of the students there as they're waiting to reunite and learn more about what's happened inside the school during the shooting.
Yeah, Cheryl and Aisha, I'm going to stay off camera just so you can get this view of all of the law enforcement that's still here. You know, earlier when I spoke with you all, I told you the only thing that may rival the amount of law enforcement on scene is the amount of loved ones. That's who we've been talking to. I talked with one man who said he couldn't even believe it was real when he got the text from his son. And then I just spoke with a grandmother. Here is what she told me.
I feel really sorry for the kids that they've had to experience this, and the parents who got those phone calls that it was their child. He was with the principal, and the principal told him, run to the band room, don't look back, just keep running. So that's all I know.
I'm so happy he's okay. And you said your daughter is with him now?
Yes, his mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sigh of relief.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys could see it because she had sunglasses on, but from standing just about a foot away from her, I could watch her as she was choking back tears the entire time she was speaking with me. I mean, she talked about also getting the call from her grandson's mother when she was at work saying, there's a shooting at the high school, you need to go now. And she said she immediately just got up, told the front desk, I'm out of here, and then drove here as fast as she physically could. Now, happy to say that her grandson is okay. He's a senior here at the high school. He is with his mom now, she says, but you heard her just harrowing account of what he experienced inside the school, and I'm going to join her in just of our thoughts and prayers for all the kids, students, staff, faculty and staff that are inside that school, all the loved ones that are out here. It's hard to even talk to people right now, guys. I was shaking listening to her story. I've been shaking listening to other people's stories of when they got those texts or phone calls. So our hearts go out to all of them as this investigation continues. Back to you all.
So Molly, tell us about these cars that are lining the street. Are they able to maneuver, or does it appear that everyone has sort of just gotten out of the cars because they're kind of stuck there as they try to make their way to their kids?
This place is on the strictest form of lockdown that I have seen in a long time, guys. I mean, when you park your car, you are parking your car and getting out. And that's what a lot of these parents that I talked with as they're making their way through, they're just trying to get as close as physically possible to the school. So whether that means they are parking and just going, there was one guy who found a scooter, he grabbed that and started going. We've seen people getting on golf carts, just trying to get as close as physically possible to those kids that one parent told me earlier have been moved to the football field. The only cars that we are seeing coming in and out is law enforcement or ambulances, and then of course the helicopters in the sky moving above. But that's all, the only movement that we really see here is whether people are on foot walking to and from the school, or you see sheriffs, you see law enforcement, you see ambulances. There's a golf cart that I was just mentioning. So people are definitely getting creative and trying to get as close as physically possible just to get their hands on their kids and feel that they are okay. Because I know it's a different thing for a parent to hear that a kid is okay than to physically be able to see and feel your kid and know that they are okay after something like this. So that's what these parents are trying to do. They are just trying to lay some eyes and hands on their kids to know that everyone is okay. As we see another ambulance cruise on by out here. Again, remember the GBI confirming to us that this is not just a local investigation at this point. This is local, state, and federal, and that's why you're seeing this mass amount of response here at the high school today, guys.